Hello everyone and welcome back. So I've got a couple things I need to do today. First, let's get on the horse and we're going to ride back towards spawn. So what I need to do is, when I went back to edit the first video, I realized there was that diamond block that fell from the sky near the beginning. So I can go mine that now. Assuming that's a real diamond block. I believe it is. I believe it said diamond block for the unlocalized name, so it should be. Then something else I want to do is take a couple of screenshots here and there for custom thumbnails. The first episode is going live in 2 hours and I don't have a thumbnail yet. Oh, I wonder, can I mine this thing now? No, it's still not harvestable. Okay, so I guess I'll just leave that alone for now. So the nice thing about this is, and I believe I've said this before, is I've kind of just followed the coast so far. So finding that diamond block is going to be very easy. Should be around here somewhere, maybe a little bit further. Here it is. Okay. So, yes, that is a diamond block. It's a real diamond block. I guess Much Money is the lolcat's name for diamond blocks. So with this, we can break it down and get 9 diamonds. Shiny diamonds. Okay, so what do I want to use for thumbnail screenshots? And I'm probably going to go in creative mode and fly up and take a screenshot somewhere. Yeah, just so we're clear with that. I'm not going to spawn any items in unless they vanish or something like that. So this area over here I spent a lot of time at on the first episode. Actually, just taking a screenshot of this stuff would probably be good enough for the thumbnail. So, oh, horse is in the way. There we go, screenshot taken. And actually, should I take these blocks of quartz with me? Do these have any particular use? Anything I can use them for? Well, the chaos cores require them. I don't know, just like a couple of random blocks of quartz are not really that valuable. Anything else over here? I don't think so. Nah, nothing worth taking. Okay, so I should probably just head back to the main area. Start a timer before I forget. And there we go. I actually kind of wonder if the pirate ships have anything on them. Because I know some of the ruined stuff seems to be just, like, all the chests are empty. And I don't think the pirate ships have that much good loot on them, if anything. I think they have a spawner on them, for whatever that's worth. But it's nice that it's such a short ride to get over there. It's not too bad at all. Okay, and Spire's not looking too good. Now that I mined everything off of it. I probably should have taken a screenshot of that before. Okay. I'm gonna do something like that. I guess after I put the horse in. There we go, and there's our episode 2 thumbnail. Easy enough. Alright, so one thing that's new in 1.9 are these grass path blocks. And in the latest version of gems, you cannot make these using the shovels. They will try to place blocks first, like other tools, and then they will just pass if they can't. I've already fixed this, so that'll be in 2.0.5. But for now, we can use stone shovels to make the grass paths, which I have on me. Okay. So before I forget, I want to go ahead and use these diamonds to at least upgrade my pickaxe, maybe my sword. I mean, we got 9 of them. Do I not have any more upgrades? Huh. That is surprising. But not an issue. So we can just go ahead and make a few here. And do I want to bother upgrading my sword? It's already got 10 attack damage. I'll just do the pickaxe for now. So we'll replace the iron tip with the diamond tip. That'll take its durability from 768 to 1024. Give it a small harvest speed bonus of 1 point. Also raises its attack damage a little bit, but I don't really care about that. And more importantly, will allow us to mine obsidian. Alright, so the path blocks I mentioned before, and the way you create these is by right-clicking on grass. It has to be grass. Can't be dirt, so just right-clicking on that won't do anything. But if I were to say right-click on that, that'll turn it into a grass path, which looks pretty nice, and it's also a little bit shorter than a full block, so that's nice. That does actually look a bit weird, going up into the stairs, now that I think about it. That's not the greatest thing, but I'm going to have to wait for this grass to grow out a bit more before I can finish this path. So, on my own time, I'll probably be trying to pretty up this area a little bit. Let's see. Don't have any mod to allow us to right-click to harvest by hand, but I could go ahead and make a sickle. No, I think I have a sickle. Yes, I have a sickle. So, what we could do with gem sickles, and that includes the flint ones, of course, is we can right-click on an area to harvest crops. And I can't remember what I set the normal range to. I think it's a 5x5 right now. So we can just do that, and it'll automatically replant the crops, consuming a seed if it can. That's good. Oh, the beans were ready. Alright. So it works with the beans too. That's good. Don't know why I wouldn't, but you never know. Let's see, what are the lesser magic beans good for? I don't know. I don't know a lot about random things, other than the fact that it has 1 billion downloads on CurseForge. Jeez. Silage Gems has 72,000 last I looked, and that's lifetime downloads for like the 2 years it's been on Curse. Oh well, we take baby steps here. Okay, what else do we need to do? We need shiny things, that's for sure. So we need to do some mining. I don't know, I could look around here for some more caves, see if there's anything else. We also need wood. I'd kind of want to wait until we get a supercharged axe to really go after collecting wood, because that'll make it so much easier. So I guess mining should be a high priority. I should probably just dig down here somewhere. I know I've said before, I hate digging down. I hate it, but gotta do what you gotta do. So where do I want to put our mine? Might dig down somewhere over here. I'd kind of like to take a look at what's up here on this hill. I don't know if I've been on this hill. I think I might have, yeah. Alright. So, is that volcano over there? Kind of looks like lava. Oh, it's a chance cube out here. I probably shouldn't, but yeah, we'll do that. Okay. This is gonna hurt. Well, that could have been a lot worse. I don't know why I didn't think to try breaking the cobwebs. That probably would have been good, but I survived, so I guess we're okay. I think the shields do protect you a bit from explosions, which I guess kind of makes sense. from both a gameplay perspective and a realistic perspective. I mean, it would protect you from shrapnel, right? Okay, yeah, so I'll probably just pick, like, around here. And dig down a bit. Oh, and of course we got a bad guy over here. Bad human. Oh, thanks for the repair. Oh, and the node is, well, it tried to help, but the zombie was already dead. Yeah, so it's nice how the nodes will help protect this area a little bit, although they don't do much damage. It's about 2 hearts on average. It is randomized a bit, so they could occasionally do quite a bit of damage because I'm using the next Gaussian, which is like normally distributed random numbers, which I've been overusing like crazy recently. I guess you can't really overuse them. Normal distributions are everywhere in the real world. And if you don't know what I mean by normal distribution, it's like a bell curve where most things fall at the peak of the curve, and as you get further away, it gets less common. It's kind of like IQ distributions, if you know how those work. That's a normal distribution. Most people fall at 100, and as you get further and further away, fewer people fall under that number. Okay, I'm just kind of ranting about stuff that most people probably don't care about at this point. So, pick a spot. Any spot. Here is a good spot. And we will begin digging. So yes, I'm kind of taking an approach where I just record a lot. So every episode may or may not be the greatest thing ever, but I don't have a lot of time available. I can't invest like 10 hours into a single episode. That's just not practical for me. Unless you're okay with getting only one episode every 2 weeks or so. So this pickaxe is pretty good for a regular gem tool. Of course, I still want to get supercharged tools. And I will take iron. I think I've got about 1.5 stacks of iron ingots so far. Although I don't think all of it is smelted. But I'll go ahead and keep grabbing iron. So if nothing else, the supercharged tools will be more appealing now because of their special abilities. Not all of them have a special ability yet, but I do have ideals. But pickaxes, shovels, and axes all do. Okay, I'm sick of mining that coal. Is that lead? I don't know how much I need lead, but the mod must use it if it's spawning it. Okay, I'm gonna ignore the ores for now, because this is gonna take forever if I mine all of them as I go. Okay, starting to get a bit of block lag again. It was fine for a little while. Now it seems to be a bit better. Maybe it's just terrain generation this time, although I don't know what the problem was in the last episode. Okay. We're down to level 11, which is where I want to be. So we should be able to find a little bit of everything down here. Yeah, it's kind of starting to lag out again. So I guess the main thing I really need right now is obsidian, more than anything. I want to be able to go to the nether. Oh, got some chaos ore here, which I could mine. So might as well. So yes, we need to go to the nether. That'll double the number of gems that we have available to us. That will open the ability to make supercharged tools, because we'll be able to get glowstone. So it's just all around a good thing, right? The lag. Okay, so I might go ahead and make a few chests down here for some temporary storage. Eventually might make like a minecart system, something like that. So we can just send stuff back up. But for now, a couple of chests will do the trick. Okay, so I'm just going to use the Fun Ores recipe, just like the one from Extra Utilities. 8 logs makes 4 chests. Just a nice little convenience. So yes, the deadly lag has returned. I don't think I checked for mod updates this morning, but I have been checking every day. I don't think we've had any. So still not sure what the problem is. Again, I really don't think it's my fault because I have not had any issues in my development environment. Let's actually space these out a little bit further. Okay, so branch mining. Great stuff. Anything to talk about here? I don't know. Oh, got some gold. It's not bad. I feel like gems are not as common as they should be. That could just be because Tech Reborn ores are so common. Maybe they're having trouble spawning because of that. But it definitely seems like I'm not seeing as many gems as I should. Although I'm pretty sure they should be common enough. I mean, I raised the default. Can't remember if I mentioned this, but we do have enchantment tokens now. So those are internally quite different, but the way they work is pretty much the same. Some of the recipes have been tweaked, but they're mostly the same as before, aside from using lapis instead of redstone in the base token recipe, and all of the gems. A lot of the gems have been changed. Since they're more available, I went ahead and just spread them out. So what do I mean by changed internally? Well, I rewrote the code from scratch. Again, doing a rewrite here. But also, it's kind of necessary because the way enchantments have worked has changed. They are no longer integer IDs that have to be assigned manually. They are, I believe they're referenced by string keys, so there's no storing them by ID anymore. You could, but it's not good to do that. It would be very unreliable. So the enchantment tokens, the way to actually store what... Oh, diamonds. What they have enchant... Let me try that again. The way to actually store what enchantments they have is the enchantment tokens themselves are actually enchanted. And this is kind of interesting because there's no way to do this legitimately right now, but if you were to use the give command, you could actually create an enchantment token that has multiple enchantments on it with levels greater than 1, and that would in theory work. So I may in the future make ways to create those. Get a little bit of amethyst here, which is good because my pickaxe is running low. So the only downside to that is that the only difference between the tokens now is their NBT. So if you go to look up the recipe of one, you're going to get the recipe of all of them, which is a little bit unfortunate, but I mean, it's not that bad. There's 27 of them, and the recipes aren't too hard to remember. It's 2 of one type of gem, and then 1 through 5 of one other type of item, plus the blank token. And I could do something where I add those, what gem and what other item they use to the tooltip to make crafting them a bit easier. I'll probably do that. Okay, so I've still not found any lava. If you don't want lava, you'll run into it everywhere. If you need it, it's never there. Just like everything else in life, right? Okay, I've actually got a full inventory here, so I should probably head back. Oh yes, something else about the enchantment tokens that's interesting now is previously I had to specify manually what they could be applied to. Now it just goes by what the enchantment would normally work on, which is a smarter way of doing it. And one good thing about that is that you can use them on things that are not tools, per se. So, for example, I can put an unbreaking token on a Elytra, and that'll work just fine. And I did actually end up making enchantment tokens for the treasure enchantments that were added. So that's Mending and Frostwalker. So Mending is, and oh, I need to sort these. Mending requires a nether star and 2 black diamonds. So pretty expensive, but I think that's probably worthwhile. And Frostwalker is also rather expensive. It requires this new Ender Frost crafting item, plus Alexandrite. This is made with 8 ice surrounding an Ender Essence, which you get from smelting Ender Ore, which is found in the end. So neither of those enchantment tokens are particularly easy to get, which I think is probably for the best, because they are treasure enchantments. You can't get them through the enchanting table. You have to get them through other means. I think the most popular way is trading with librarians, but they can also be found in loot chests. Found some onyx. That's good. I believe onyx still has the highest melee damage. Is that lava? Yes, there's lava somewhere around here. Oh, I almost walked right into that. Okay, I do have a water bucket. Good. Oh, goodbye, sickle. Okay, well, it was just flint. Oh, I need to turn my headphones down. I turned them up trying to find that lava. Alright, leaving some diamonds over there. I'll take diamonds. Yay, obsidian. Okay, I think I've... Alright, I forgot that if you right-click the bucket without making sure you're on the fluid, it will crash the game. So I crashed. Alright, so... let's get out of here. I got 22 obsidian. I think that's good enough. So we can make our way to the Nether next episode, grab some shiny new gems. And I wonder, have I found any silver yet? Yeah, like this stuff is silver. That's good. I kind of prefer the silver rods to the gold rods, actually. So I may make some tools with silver rods. Oh, found some platinum. Don't know how useful that is, but I'll go ahead and grab it since it's rare. Oh, and fun ores aluminum. That's something I may need. Actually, probably not, but you never know. Alright, we mined stuff. We got obsidian. We are ready to go to the Nether and acquire glowstone and new types of gems. So we will be doing that next episode. This one might have been a little bit on the short side since there was probably a lot of stuff I had to cut out. But we'll go ahead and call this good. So thank you for watching. I hope it was somewhat enjoyable. And oh, that ocean monument. The Guardians are a little bit annoying sometimes. But thank you for watching this video again, and I'll see you in the next one.